I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. This world can be a better place if started to care and stop being selfish in what we do. So brother, we got to move together. Sister, we got to fight together. Together we're strong. My friend, that's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. Just like you look at someone looks up to you, and they have that one quality to acquire. So friend, when I'm tired and weak, you're always on my mind. Together we're strong, my friend. That's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you for all of your presence. And I would like to express my appreciation and gratefulness for our great master, Trần Thanh Toàn, who is the founder of WIT organizations. And our great master is also the author of the book. Good morning, Thảo Nhi and everyone. And I also would like to express my gratefulness for beautiful teacher Mỹ Thị Hằng, who is the author of the book, Cultivate Happiness Master Life. And I also express my gratefulness for the publisher, that is the huge publisher, and this book project. Today, I'm very happy to see you again, and we got to read this very meaningful book. This is a book regarding to receiving and transferring the reality of happiness. And I'm really happy to share the screen, and we start reading of the book today. So is anyone who have some word to want to say with us before we start? And our programs will be every day, every morning from 6:30 to 7:30. And we're gonna have like 45 minutes to read the book. And then we have 15 minutes to share about the lessons, about the lesson that we be able to apply into our life. And also we have the enlightenment. That's it, the lessons regarding to your inquiries. And through reading the book, you already have some answer for your inquiries. And that is I call IAMs. I is stand for interesting. A is stand for the applicable, and M is stand for meaningful. And that is like in Vietnamese we have bài học tâm đắc ngộ ra, and in English we have IAMs. And after reading the book, we will have like 15 minutes together to share about our IAMs. And once again, I feel really happy and really appreciate and grateful for the chance that I am here to read the book for everyone. Thank you so much and wishing you a good day.
Morning, teacher.
Good morning, Sister Mỹ Dung.
Morning, everybody, brothers and sisters.
Good morning.
Have a nice day.
Yes, have a nice day too. And can you open to the page 98? If you already have the book with you, so just open the page 98. If you not have the book, so I just send to you now so that you'll be able to order. In the words. All right, so if anyone that we not yet received the book, so you'll be able to order the books, and then after that, you will be simple to follow to the content of the readings. And this morning we continue to read from page 98. Cherishing. The wise man. When you look at this orange, what do you see? The ghost. I see orange peel, orange segments, and orange seeds. I sense the sour and sweet taste of the orange too. The wise man. If you look deeper, what else will you see? The girls. I see sunlight, water, nutrients. The trees grow, is flowering and fruiting. The farmer care and harvesting, the wholesaler transportation, the vehicles used to transport them, and the selling and the buying for me to bring the orange home. The wise man, very good. Do you see that enjoying an orange take the hard work and efforts of many people? Yes, we only pay a tiny amount of money. Imagine if we had to do everything ourselves, cultivating to harvesting all the food we need each day. Compared to that endeavor, the cost is insignificant. But because of the connections between people and each person taking on roles and responsibility in the community, human life becomes increasingly convenient and comfortable. The girls, yes, sir. The wise men, in fact, by existing in this world, we owe a debt of gratitude to millions of people and always receive gifts far greater than what we spend daily. The girls, I truly feel very fortunate. I cherish everything I have received from life, and I'm grateful for the gift that nature and life have bestowed upon me. The wise man, let me tell you a story. A cloud shadows the river every day. The river loves the clouds so much because it gets to admire the beautiful clouds every day. But one day, the river waited and waited yet didn't see the clouds anywhere and feel very sad about this. However, unbeknownst to the river, the clouds had turned into rain and blended into it. Do you understand the moral of this story? The ghost, I see. Turned out the cloud didn't disappear but blended into the river. The river in turn flowed into the great ocean. The waters evaporates again and turns into clouds. There is clouds in the river, river in the cloud. The wise man, if you have these perceptions, I congratulate you. The essence of all things in the world is interconnectedness. The existence of one entity leads to the existence of another. So we are connected to entities, not separate or distinct. The goals, I felt that if I have these perceptions, we will simply have compassion and love for peoples and all things. The wise man, now look at this piece of paper. What do you see? And this is the diagrams. The goals, I see trees, good, soil, water, sunlight, clouds, rain, green, the tree growth, the plant labor, the workers transporting it to the factory to make paper, gasoline, means of transportation. Many things are present in this piece of paper. The wise man, if we remove any one of the elements that make up this piece of paper, would it still be present here with us? The ghost, no sir, it's amazing. The wise man, do you send everything is pre-arranged, formed by the convergence of adequate conditions? The ghost, yeah, that's right. The wise man, that's why everyone present had meanings and role. Let me tell you another story. There was a baby elephant walking in the gardens. It stopped and admired very beautiful flowers. But baby elephants, hello, beautiful flower. Thank you so much. Flowers, what are you thanking me for? I didn't give you anything. I didn't do anything good for you. Baby elephant, you don't need to do anything for me. I'm grateful for your presence. It's that simple. Your presence brings me joy and happiness. I love and appreciate you. The baby elephants and the flowers look at each other, smiling. Their hearts were filled with happiness. The wolf, the story is so lovely. The wise man, to possess, one must appreciate. To be eternal, one must be grateful. The energies of appreciation and gratitude is a wonderful energy in the world. It can transform a person's life for the better. Appreciations and gratitude for people present. The wise man, do you know why we are so grateful when someone has us once? But if they have repeatedly, we take it for granted and no longer feel grateful. The ghost, is this because we see it as a given? The wise man, that's right. When we take things for granted, appreciations and gratitude disappear and resentment forms. For example, our parents always care for and worry about us, so we see it as a given, as the parents' responsibility. But out in the society, even a small help from someone else makes us very appreciative and grateful. If faithfully, they continue helping us more until we express their help or feel they have the capacity to help but don't, resentment naturally forms. That's why we often resent those closest and dearest to us. Currently, do you resent anything? Wherever there is resentment, a sense of entitlement has formed. The goal, yes. So how do we avoid resentment? The wise man, don't let entitlements set in, but keep your mood by everything received from life. To have a deep appreciation and gratitude, always remember what I do for others is what I should do. What others do for me is what they need not do. Then when we receive in anything, even the simplest thing, you will be moved. A student in class share after learning the lessons. Her family usually has the traditions of thanking each other on New Year Eve. This year was the same. She was the first to enter the house. Her husband gave her lucky money and then thanks her for appearance in his life. In previous years, she thought his gratitude was very not normal, but this year her husband words moved her to tears. She also thanked her husband. Thanks to him, she got to learn, develop, and have today. She was grateful for his presence in her life. Hearing that her husband's here, and she feels his emotions and happiness. The goals, that's right. When we move, appreciations and gratitude arise. Happiness is so simple. Every passing day, I often thank myself for still being alive, having eyes to see, legs to walk, hand to work, a pretty face, ears to hear life's wonderful sounds. So many people dreams of just being able to see everyone around them, see the sun, see the road, see everything. So many people dreams of being able to walk, stand, run, and jump. And so many people dream of being able to hear those around them. But chirping, water flowing, or familiar sounds on the streets. The wise man, that's right. As human beings, our livings, our existence already has tremendous meanings for ourselves and those around us. The ghost, I suddenly realized life is so beautiful and worth living. I'm grateful for everything I have, has now, and will have. I'm grateful for my own presence and everyone's. I'm grateful for you. Appreciations and gratitude for lessons from adversity. The wise man's appreciations and gratitude for people presence and being grateful for the good things they bring is not enough. People are also often grateful for adversity, but the more grateful for adversity, the more adversities will come. So you need to find lessons, insight, and enlightenment from adversity. Not be grateful for the adversity itself, finding lessons, insights, or enlightenment from adversity help us always have a positive perspective. When adversity comes, we need lessons to grow, not adversity itself. Drawing lessons after adversity will help us overcome problems more simply. The ghost, the wise man, do you agree with me that there's cause and there's effect? The ghost, yes. The wise man, looking from the perspective of the formula of the root cause of life, the inner cause within us is the image contained in our minds. But looking at the human structure, the inner cause within us is the balance of yin-yang electromagnetic energy in the body, also called the three electromagnetic masses, the bad karma, good karma, and Radiant karma. So research in the world has concluded very special things. You also know all things have their own energy sources and physical manifestations. The goal, yes, the wise man. The vibrations frequencies of the energy greatly affect people's experience of life, humanity, the world, and the universe. Changing the vibrations frequencies of energy to become high and ultra highs will give people a fulfilling life, both physically and spiritually. In contrast, low vibration frequencies make people life worse and worse. Looking at the human structure, reference system, the stage of the electromagnetic vibrations of the inner mind will directly affect the vibrational energy. And this is the diagram, the vibrations of frequencies of energy and the stage of the electromagnetic vibrations of the inner mind. So when adversity or undesirable events come to us, we react negatively, and that times inner resonance had negative electromagnetic vibrations. Low energy vibrations, this affects our view of people and the world, making our life worse and worse. Unintentionally, our negative reaction towards the one who brought undesirable things to us with negative electromagnetism. For example, in the family, parents often make mistakes. If parents overreact to their children's mistakes, such as with resentment, grief, anger, or sadness, then the mistake will likely repeat, charging the child with more negative electromagnetism, making the child's life worse and worse. The ghost, this is so profound. It's true that when someone does something undesirable, our first reaction is anger and resentment. But this makes people live worse. So we have to be very careful when those acting undesirably are loved ones. The wise man, yes. So when undesirable things happen, we need to initiate compassion to bring our inner state back to balance, non-attachment. After that, we need appreciation and gratitude for lessons from the undesirable things, bringing in the electromagnetism positive. From there, aligns with conditions to have both sides and positive electromagnetisms. The goals, it's true that life is so short. Adversity or people bringing undesirable things are always have us major. If we can do this, not only do we gain some passions, but also always maintain appreciations and gratitude despite any circumstance. The wise man, that's right, when we are able to consistently maintain appreciations and gratitude despite any circumstance, is we keep our inner electromagnetic states balanced and positive. From there, we have high, ultra high energy vibration frequency, helping us always see the good and live fulfilling life. Appreciations and gratitude for everything. The wise means when people comes to this world, they comes with empty hands, bringing nothing, but we have air to breathe, sunlight to warm and illuminate, water to drink and bathe every day, food to eat, clothes to wear, phone to connect us, houses to live in, vehicle to travel in, endless things beyond ourselves. All of these are bestowed by nature or brought by others. For example, we plant a tree with 10 kilograms of soil in a pot. We water it daily, and from a small sapling, it becomes a large tree full of sweet fruits. When harvesting and taking out the soil, there's still 10 kilograms, but the total weight of the trees and fruits is 100 kilograms. The trees consume nearly triple soil, so how can this grow? The trees grow thanks to the water, nutrients in the soil, and sunlight. Humans are the same. We extend, excrete, and the waste in and out is nearly the same, but we still grow up. That's because nature provides us with food, water, air, and warmth to help us grow daily. Be grateful to nature, grateful for the cool breeze, fresh air, pure water, and wonderful foods that nature bestows upon humans. Every item you use requires a lot of sweat and effort from many people. Many workers have to stay up very late to complete their products, and engineers and designers have to spend much brain power to create these amazing products. Your phones, computers, clothes, vehicles, and homes are created from the efforts and intelligence of many people. Each project goes through many stages before reaching your hands for use. We are very fortunate to all these wonderful things. Appreciating the objects we own will help us enjoy the happiness of this life. The goals, I really feel I'm very lucky to live each day to enjoy the wonderful things in life. And fortunate is passing day to have meals, clothes, things, loved ones around, a healthy body, a feel truly abundance. I treasure and I'm grateful for everything. The wise man, wherever there is gratitude, there are miracles. The ghost, however, many people still find it very hard to remove or appreciate things, events, and people What can they do so that everything moves them? The wise men, in such cases, live life slower. Instead of hurrying everything, slow down, feel the world around you, and practice looking deeper into everything, events, and people. Our life is like a traffic light, sometimes green, sometimes red, and sometimes yellow. So let's take advantage of the yellow light. Slow down to feel the rhythm of life every day, feel the hearts of people around us, and feel the wonderful things in life. Also, say thank you very often every day. Start each day by saying something wonderfully beyond imaginations will come to me today. Then look around, saying things with every step. Say thanks. You should say thank you more and more every day until one day your hearts will be moved and you will see appreciations and gratitude everywhere. The ghost, thank you so much. Tranquility with oneself. The wise men, when we have the energies of appreciations and gratitude, meaning we always maintain inner emotions about everything received in life. We will simply have the energies of inner peace. The ghost, yes, I'm also waiting for you to clarify. I think inner peace is the ultimate end of happiness, right? The wise man, that's right. A person whose life is spent searching for happiness to attain inner peace. There are two concepts I need to clarify: joy from pleasure and inner peace. Outwardly, both makes us happy, but the essence of its difference. Pleasures is the inner emotional states that occur when we temporarily satisfy our greeds for prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting. So when people turn their greed and imagination to a new focus, the joy is gone. For example, we aim to buy a nice 1,000 US dollars dress. Wearing this, we feel happy for 1 or 2 days, but after a week, wearing that dress won't make us feel happy. Different pleasures elicit different states of joy in people. People in society today often pursue joy based on pleasure, but with inner peace is completely different. The goal, yeah, how is this different? The wise man, according to the guidance of the wise ones, inner peace is the inner cognitive state when greed and imagination about prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting have been let go, stopped, and cut off. It's the inner cognitive stage of stemming from one's authenticity, stemming from perceiving and knowing without clinging to people, natures, and emotions. It's the inner cognitive state that knows one is listening, seeing, speaking, and knowing. The inner peace formula. The goal, yes. The wise men, whether or not they possess abundant material things to satisfy their greeds and thoughts, a person who attains the stage of inner peace can attain a stage of choice. The goals, I feel inner peace allow people to attain wisdom. The wise man, inner peace is a type of energy people realize themselves. When mastering their own minds, people are always balanced. Those with the energies of inner peace are very resourceful, wise, and happy. Remember, when free, be as inner peace. Limit thinking, simply listen, see, speak, and know according to the natures of things and events. When problems arise, use compassion. When speaking, use appreciation and gratitude. The goal, yeah, thank you. Listening to you share about compassion, appreciation, gratitude, and inner peace. I feel my heart screaming me with happiness. I feel I'm very fortunate. However, some people I know have taken many courses and gained much knowledge, but afterwards couldn't maintain the energy state. After a while, they lose energies and become bored. The wise men, do you know why? The group, I feel perhaps because they haven't mastered themselves yet. The wise men, wisely, they haven't gone to the roots of all issues. When they understand their lives are determined by what they know, believe, and understand, by the image in their minds and by their virtues, they will simply master themselves. When you know that the information of happiness is the stage of inner contentment, and you are content with your current life, you will be happy. When you believe appreciation, gratitude, compassion, and inner peace are the energies of happiness, your heart will be big enough to have compassion for people, appreciation and gratitude for life, and tranquility within. You'll always be happy. Happiness already resides within you. Now you just need to learn to connect with yourself. The goals, before meeting you, I had a tool I often use to connect with myself through writing. May I share it? Connecting with oneself through mornings writing. The goals, every morning when I wake up, I usually spend around 20 minutes writing the 3 pages, writing down all the thoughts in my head. I feel like the trash in my head is being taken out, helping me cleanse my old thinking. The wise man, why does it have to be 3 pages? This is a form of writing meditations, bringing our mind back to the present. 3 pages is enough to chest to the mind. The process of practicing this is very fun. The wise man was fun about it. The goals, in the early days when I first started writing down my thoughts, they were very scattered, maybe very silly, incoherent, thinking about this, then thinking about that, like a child being rushed back from playing here and then running up to playing there. When those thoughts are written down, they recede. Some weeks writing makes me irritated and uncomfortable. I wanted to yell at everyone. Some weeks I didn't want to write. Some weeks I was bored. Some weeks I was very happy. Basically, my moods were all over the place. But around the week nights, my thinking became very coherent and wise. Any issue I was struggling with, just putting pen to paper brought immediate solutions. The wise man laughed. Nice. The ghost, yes, this exercise came from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way. It's an extremely simple yet very effective tool used by millions of people worldwide, many of whom are very successful. Every morning, when I wake up, I spend 20 minutes writing down all my thoughts. I'm writing down whatever crosses my mind. If I have no thoughts, I write down no thoughts. Hungry stomach, I write down hungry stomach. Importantly, you must write a minimum of 3 full pages. This is breakfast for the brains. It's how I communicate with myself. The wise man, after writing, can experience again. Not until week 9, when guidance that is coming. Then you can read pages from week 9 onwards, but you still cannot read previous pages. Earlier pages are very incoherent. That the stage of training inner thoughts to come now, so we can understand ourselves and take our mental trust. Rereading those will confuse us, makes us feel silly, and not want to write anymore. After week 9, when reading again, highlight what insight arose and what action to take, and then copy this into another notebook. I'm extremely surprised by how these morning pages become guiding lights in all situations. A friends away by my side anytime. They help me feel stronger, more mature, and more awakened, and live a happier life every day. The wise man, excellent, congratulations. Anyone wanting to practice this tool must persevere and write continuously for 90 days every morning after waking up. After 90 days, this will gradually become a habit. In a day we used to spending time helping others and working, we forget we also need private times. Every morning, waking up, practicing gratitude, and writing down all my thoughts, I feel very happy. The wise man, when we connect with oneself, we are able to know who we are and live life as our true selves. Then we be abundantly happy. Only when happy enough can we spread happiness to others around us. Once again, I acknowledge for the presence of all brothers and sisters in the Zoom, and appreciate for your listening to the readings of the books. And today we are listening to, the 3 main elements, that is the energies of appreciation and gratitude, inner peace, and also the way how we have us to connect with ourselves through the writing as a, a ritual in the morning. And at the moment, I would like to listen to some sharing from brother and sister in the Zoom. And also, if you have any lesson you'd like to share with everyone, you are almost welcome. Once again, I'm really happy to read the book for you this morning. I will highly appreciate and reference place. So anyone in the Zoom, you would like to have some words to share with us this morning? Hi. There are some really main focus in this morning readings. The first basis is that by existing in this world, we owe a debt of gratitude to millions of people and always receive gifts far greater than what we spend daily. And then we have everything is prearranged, formed by the convergence of adequate conditions. Wherever there is resentment, a sense of enticement has formed. Pleasures is the inner emotion stage that occur when we temporarily satisfy our greed for prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting. So when people turn their greed and imagination to a new focus, the choice is gone. Inner peace is the inner cognitive stage when greed and imagination about prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting have been let go, stopped, and cut off. Is the inner cognitive stage stemming from one's authenticity, stemming from perceiving and knowing without clinging to people, nature, and emotions. Is the inner cognitive stage that we know once is listening, seeing, speaking, and knowing. Whether or not they possess abundant material things to satisfy their greeds and thoughts, a person who attains the stage of inner peace can attain a stage of choice. When free, be as inner peace. Limits thinking, simply listen, see, speak, and know according to the natures of things and events. When problems arise, use compassion. When speaking, use appreciations and gratitudes. May I just read in this once again for you? When free, be as inner peace. Limits thinking, simply listen, see, speak, and know according to the natures of things and events. When problems arise, use compassion. When speaking, use appreciations and gratitudes. And that is the main lesson that we on the reading that we're gonna have this morning. And also remember, when you do the reading in the morning, you should keep it persistently, and you do that for at least of 90 days, and you write at least 3 pages. Once again, thank you so much for your presence in the Zoom this morning, and I wish you a happy day ahead. And if anyone who want to say some words, so you are almost welcome. Once again, I acknowledge for the presence of brothers Bình Văn, Sister Mỹ Dung, Sister Tường Vi, Thảo Nhi, and Daisy. Thank you, Thảo Nhi, for your compliments. Yes. And to finish the reading session this morning, I would like to invite you to be once again listening to the song I Look to You. And remember that, brother and sister, we come in together to create these beautiful words, and you are the meanings of love. And we are together here to be happy and to help others to be happy too. Once again, thank you so much.
I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You're the meaning of love. This world can be a better place if started to care and stop being selfish in what we do. So brother, we got to move together. Sister, we got to fight together. Together we're strong. My friend, that's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You're the meaning of love. Just like you look at someone, someone looks up to you, and they have that one quality to acquire. So friend, when I'm tired and weak, your eyes on my mind. Together we're strong. My friend, that's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You're the meaning of love. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You're the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You're the meaning of love.